If I'm wearing the same clothes, it's because I'm recording these back to back. Last week's video and this week's video. No, I don't wear the same clothes all the time. I'm not that poor. Or grungy. You wouldn't know it because you still haven't shaved. I just told you this is back to back, so of course I didn't. Hello everyone, welcome back to James of Many Names, and depending on where you are in the country, you have probably started the school year. Just like I will have, once I actually get this video out. As a teacher, though, I have many lessons that I have to teach students because it's what I teach them. But there are a bunch of lessons that I wish I could teach students that I can't actually teach them because they're not actually part of the curriculum, and I don't know if they're totally approved of by the uppers of the school, so I don't know. But I think that's what this is going to be, this little mini-series on my channel that I'm titling Dear Students. So here we go. First one of the series. Dear students, the lesson for today is going to be handling punishment. Now, before I tell you how, my dear students, you should be handling punishment, let me explain to you first the things that I normally see from students that I really shouldn't be seeing. Now you've done it, student. You've gone and gotten yourself punished. Either you were so bored with the class that you couldn't help yourself, or maybe your neighbor was just annoying you, or maybe it's just been a bad day. But whatever it is, you did something wrong and you've been punished. Perhaps unlawfully, you think. Perhaps it's not fair. Perhaps it is unjust that you are being punished in this very moment. Because that's what children always think. I don't deserve punishment. I should get away with anything I want. Unless someone else does something bad, and then they should be punished because they did something bad to me. How dare they? I know how your minds think, because adults think kind of the same, actually. But my dear students, these are some of the ways you should not handle punishment. First way I see students handle punishment, throwing a fit. Oh my gosh, if you were the student that throws a fit in the middle of class because I just handed out a punishment to you for something you did, this is what's happening. Every student is just looking at you like, you're a dum-dum. Oh my gosh, shut up. My thoughts are more so, you're interrupting my class, you're distracting the rest of the students, and you're acting like a baby. Are we in kindergarten? I don't think so. You may want to have stayed in kindergarten, and your level of knowledge in certain areas definitely suggests that you remained in kindergarten, but that's not actually the case. Unless, of course, you're a kindergartner watching this. In which kudos, I don't know why you'd be watching this. That's really strange. Do your parents know you're watching this? You should probably get their approval first. Anyway, don't throw a fit. You look like a child. Maybe because you are. But you look really, really bad, and you're not going to get off, and it's just going to make me want to increase the punishment, actually, so don't do that. Number two, you try to argue the point. The students that become lawyers in my classroom, and they think they're in a court, and they demand justice. I can't take these students seriously. First of all, your arguments are lame, your position is weak, and honestly, no one is listening to you. Not even me. I don't even care what you have to say. By arguing the point, you simply delay the class further, and like I said, none of your points are any good. And honestly, again, it just makes me want to punish you more because you're disrupting my class, and like I said, your arguments a lot of times are extremely lame. Work on those arguments. And number three, resistance. This comes in many different shapes and forms. Maybe to the just simple of, but why? But why? Because I said so, that's why. To sometimes the silent treatment, glares, frowns. I refuse to do my homework now. You can't make me. That's okay. I'll just fail you. I really don't care. Your little temper tantrum of resistance, #resistance, is gonna get you a failing grade. So that's up to you if you feel the need to do that. Go ahead. I'm waiting. So please, don't do any of those things, students. I know it's very tempting. I know you really want to stomp your foot. I know you want to argue your point because justice must be had. And I know you want to #resist, but don't do any of those things, please. What you should do is this. Take it and move on. Did I stutter? No, I don't think I did. It is as simple as that. I'm sorry, you done goofed. Maybe it wasn't even necessarily your fault. That's not the point. You got punished by the teacher. It's too bad. So sad. Unless it's some cruel and unusual punishment, which I know many of you are going to try to argue that that is exactly the case, but it's really not. Doing extra homework or getting detention is not cruel and unusual punishment. Beatings and slaps and other such things are cruel and unusual. Cleaning rooms, detention, and extra homework are not. Honestly, I'm not joking about this. The best way to take any kind of punishment is to just accept, okay, shoot, I got this punishment. Okay. And then just move on. Like, that's literally all it takes. Just serve the time, do the detention, do the extra homework, whatever it is, just do it and move on. And life keeps going. And you know what? This is going to do several things for you. Number one, you will earn my respect. Do you want to know why you will earn my respect? Because you will be better than more adults in the world if you're able to achieve this. Even adults can't accept punishment, just accepting it and moving on. They have to make a huge deal out of all of this. So if you're able to do this, I will have mad respect for you, and trust me, I won't forget this. Number two, I will remember what you have done. Trust me, if I remember that you didn't fight the punishment and you just took it and you just kept doing your work and you just kept on going, you don't have to be happy about it. That's fine. I understand that. Don't hold forever grudges. Those are stupid also, and this is what happens. You get some crazy stories where everyone dies in the end. That's what happens when you hold grudges forever, including you. Yeah, but I don't mind if you're unhappy, but if you just take it and you just move on with your life like it's no big deal, I'm gonna remember that, because not only, like I said, will I have mad respect for you, but I will remember that you're the kind of student that can take it well. And I'm actually less likely to want to punish you if I know that you will take it well, because I know that you've got a handle on this. You've got a handle on yourself too. And even if it does eventually come down to me punishing you, I probably will be much less lenient. Number three, I'm actually going to reduce the punishment sentence. I'm also not joking about this. Maybe this sounds unfair to certain students, but I already told you before, if you start fighting me, disrupting my class, and causing problems, I'm going to want to up your punishment, because that's what happens when you resist the authority in the classroom. But if you take it, I'm actually more likely to reduce your punishment. Maybe not that punishment, but the next time you get in trouble, I'll remember that, oh, this student's actually pretty good about taking punishment, and I'll probably just give you something really light. Or I might even just skim you over. I'll just let you off with a warning, telling you, you solidify yourself as a good, strong figure of self-control in my classroom, I will have so much respect for you. I will love you as a student. Love you as a student, maybe as a person also, but more so as a student. And this also doesn't just apply to school. This applies to anything in life. Get into a job, have a boss that's punished you, has a, whatever it is, a teacher, yes, that punished you, have a parent that's punished you. If you handle punishment this way, you will, perhaps unwillingly, but you will earn the respect of people. And those people who really matter, they will notice, and they will respect you, and they'll actually like you much more. So it's a lesson for all of life, actually. And that's it, the first Dear Student of the day. I hope you've learned something, my dear students. Now get out of my house, because this is not a classroom. What are you even doing here in the first place? I said go.